Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Hailey podcast. I am so grateful to be here with you guys today. As you guys can see, if you're watching this on YouTube, we have the Christmas tree up. It is officially holiday season. I love it. It just makes my living room feel that much more beautiful. It's just giving ethereal luxury vibes. And we're going to have a Ralph Lauren Christmas this year. I did see that that was trending and I jumped on the bandwagon because, yes, I very much will be jumping on bandwagons, okay? Like, I am the queen of seeing something that I like and seeing everyone talking about it and being like, yeah, me too. And I'm just kind of over like the neutral Christmas. I'm not over neutrals in general. I'm just over neutral Christmas. So we're getting red bows. We're getting some silver. I'm really excited about it. And I hope that you guys are as well. Hopefully by the next time that you see this tree, it will be covered in all of those things. I am still waiting for all of my decor to get here. Not really sure why it's taking this long, but it's taking a very long time. And by the way, I bought it on Amazon. And I looked at my Amazon cart and it said it's going to get here in a couple of days. And I'm thinking, I literally purchased this at the end of November. Since when does Amazon take 2-3 weeks to get here? That being said, I am absolutely enjoying just the tree being up itself. And I'm so ready to just do holiday inspired videos, New Year's inspired videos, because that is what we think about at the end of the year. We think about our rebrand. We think about what we can let go of. We think about resetting. We think about our vision board. We think about all the things that we want to do and achieve. So this video is no different. I wanted to make something that was a little bit more unique and special to me. I would be a woman in every single lifetime, over and over and over again. It is just such a blessing. I feel so feminine and beautiful and aware and wise, and it's just so much more fun over here. No hate to the guys, but I just prefer womanhood. That being said, I wanted to do a topic that was about what it means to be a woman and all that it encompasses, and just what you can have and create in your life that I think should be a part of it daily. So, this topic is all about what I think every woman should have by 2026. These are things that are important to me, things that are going to help you really tap into your feminine essence. They are going to allow you to feel beautiful, they are going to allow you to feel accomplished. And they're just things that I cannot live without and that I think every single woman should have. So without further ado, let's get into the topic. I got a lot to discuss. Now, you guys already know I'm going to say this one because it's big and every woman should have a signature scent. Figure out what your scent profile is that you really like. Is it gourmand? Is it oud? Is it vanilla? Is it sandalwood? What is it? What do you love? Do you like more summery scents? Do you like more vanilla scents? Do you like more musk scents? Do you like ouds? Do you like things that are very deep and moody and kind of give like a jazz club vibe? And you really do need to understand what pairs well with your own personal pheromones. I have a very wide range of scents that I've collected over the years. And ones that I think are just really beautiful on me is MFK Grand Soir. I also love the Oud Satin Mood from MFK. I love Byredo Super Cedar. I also love Byredo Vanille Antique. And of course, for like my daily scent that's like a good morning vibe is Delina by Parfums de Marly. I think if you were to ask somebody what my signature fragrance is, they would probably say something in the oud category or in the musk category. I love Egyptian musk. I love vanilla musk. I love any type of oud. It's long lasting. It smells good on my skin. And it just has such a beautiful lasting power. So that being said, get your signature fragrance if you don't already have one. This is going to make you feel so much more feminine and beautiful. And it's something that I think every woman should have. You don't need to spend hundreds of thousands of dollars on a million different fragrances. You need to just try out a few scents here and there. Maybe take a couple testers home, see how you feel about it, and then commit to one fragrance and make it your signature fragrance for 2026. Okay, next up is good bedding. Every single woman should be sleeping like Sleeping Beauty. You need to have good pillows. You need to have good sheets. You need to have a good duvet, whether it's something more on the silky side, heavier side. Maybe you don't like a top sheet. Figure out your bedding situation and perfect it. This is something that every woman should have when she wants to just feel feminine and beautiful and be well rested. This is crucial to your journey in rebranding yourself. Sleep is a huge part of your productivity. It helps you with clarity. It allows you to feel like your best self every day. So making sure that your bedding and what you're sleeping on is top tier. The third thing is I believe every woman should have a signature look. A hair routine, a makeup routine, a skincare routine, whatever routine that is going to allow you to step out the house looking and feeling your best, but it kind of creates an overall image. Like it creates a you. It creates an aesthetic that is called you, whatever that is. I know for me that my personal aesthetic is sexy mixed with classy. I love having dark hair and I like my makeup to enhance my features, but not change or alter them. I've always been a matte girly. I'm not a dewy skin girl. Anytime I try it, I hate it. And I like my hair to be pressed out. I'm not really a curly girl. I wish I was. It just doesn't flatter me. So I like wearing quick weaves, bust down middle parts, natural makeup. Every once in a while, I'll do a dark liner in my waterline, but I don't smoke it out too much. And my style is very classy, chic, mixed with a little bit of sex appeal. Having this routine down will allow you to cut your get ready time in half. It will make you feel a little bit more polished. It will make you feel more together, and it creates an intentional feel. Having a signature look is important as a woman, and it allows you to really feel like you're embracing your authentic self and embracing who you want to be. The next thing is I believe every woman should have a creative outlet, especially if you are an ADHD girly. If you are someone who struggles to really create a routine that has balance, whether it's you work too much and you don't have enough downtime, or you're doing too much downtime and not working enough. Having a creative outlet really breaks up that mundane day to day feeling, whether that is going to the gym, painting, reading. I mean, to be honest with you guys, my podcast definitely feels like a creative outlet for me. It's a lot different than my YouTube career. Even though it feels similar in spirit, it's different. It just has a different intention behind it. So having something that is just yours, something that makes you feel good, and it doesn't need to be for pay, but it needs to be for joy. So finding things that bring you joy and making that your weekly practice or daily practice. A creative outlet is something that I think every woman should have to be the happiest version of themselves. The next thing that I think every woman should have is a workout routine. This is going to be crucial for your health and wellness journey, for you to feel fit and toned, and for you to feel like you are doing things that are for your overall optimal well-being. Having a workout routine allows you to cut all of that guesswork out. I don't care what it is that your routine is. It could be walking daily, it could be lifting, it could be Pilates, but every woman needs a workout routine and a workout regimen so that she can look forward to it. And it's something that you can use as your creative outlet that also allows you to benefit in other ways. It helps you with your mental health, it helps you with your physical health, and it allows you to take space just for yourself. Okay, let's get into clothing because this is something that really helped me with my own fashion sense and cutting my get ready time in half. As someone who would always buy trendy pieces or things that I thought were cool in the moment, it really did not allow me to get ready in an efficient time. I was always throwing everything on the floor. I didn't like the way anything fit. And this is a part of womanhood, is kind of getting to know your own personal style. So the first thing that I would say that every woman should have before 2026 is a black dress. A dress that you can wear for an evening out that you can always go to if all else fails. I have about 3 black dresses that I'm obsessed with, and I have a good amount of just dresses in general that I can always go to if another outfit just didn't work out. Having a little black dress is definitely more than just having a black dress, but it allows you to feel like you're building a capsule wardrobe. It can be flattering to your figure. It's something that you can wear for multiple occasions, whether it's going out with your parents, going out on a date, maybe meeting up with friends for dinner. It could be for multiple occasions and it works. So I would definitely recommend getting one for each season if you have seasons where you live. And it's just a perfect way to build your wardrobe up and feel good about it. And the next thing that every woman should have is a really beautiful winter coat if you live in a winter location. I used to be the girl that had dusters growing up, like very sheer, thin coats. I know my mother's gonna kill me for saying this, but she was never like a big coat person. My mom would like walk out the house with like this like very thin material coat and just freeze herself to death. When I became an adult is when I realized I don't want to freeze. I don't want to be cold. And I was investing in more coats. So I actually have a bunch of different ones, but something that I think is important to have is like a pea coat, something that has buttons and can be worn with dresses. And then I also love having like my North Face. I have a belted North Face, so it creates a nice little figure, but something that's going to keep you warm, something that's going to be fashion forward, and something that you can have every single year that you can go back to and still love it. Okay, the next thing that I think every woman should have before 2026 or in 2026 is staple jewelry. Now, I have my staples. I have this bracelet that I got from my best friend. It's a David Yurman. I also have my Majuri rings, and I usually wear, these are not the ones, but I usually wear my diamond earrings daily. That being said, I would really like to step it up with my jewelry pieces and start having more curated pieces that look very beautiful and are timeless. I would like to have a new necklace. I used to wear my nameplate necklace that was actually gifted to me by my parents. I stopped wearing it because it would get caught on everything, but just having staple jewelry, a good watch, that is something that is so womanly. My watch that I wear daily is actually from Revolve. I believe it's under $300 and it's beautiful. And I get so many compliments on it. So, getting staple jewelry will just turn up your look that much more. And it really dresses up a very basic outfit. Anytime I see a girl who has really good jewelry taste, I'm like a little bit envious. I'm like, wow, you have some really good pieces. And they usually get them from jewelers. The next thing that I think every woman should have is luxury things that actually feel necessary. We all have things that we want in life, but then when we actually really think about it, a lot of the times it's either trendy or we know we're not going to get much use out of it. That is not what I'm discussing. I'm talking about the things that are expensive that are worth every single penny. The thing that you're going to get the most use out of, the thing that you're going to really cherish and appreciate. For me, a lot of the luxuries that I have purchased that I love are my car. And the reason why I love driving a Range Rover over other vehicles is because it's very big. As a woman who's always on the go and driving, I feel very safe in it. It has a comfortable luxury feel. And I just love the seats. I love the heated steering wheel. I love everything about my car. I love it. It's my second one, and I love it that much. And it was worth it to me. I also really love all of my cameras. Having camera equipment is not cheap, but it's a luxury that was worth the buy. It allows me to do my job every day with ease. The lens that's attached to this camera currently, if you are watching this via YouTube, it's so expensive. Like these lenses are no joke, but worth every penny. They make such a beautiful look. I also love all of my designer heels that I wear religiously, like my Tom Ford lock shoes and my YSL pumps. And of course, my daily luxury handbags. So if there is a luxury purchase that you know you're going to get a lot of use out of, you can justify it by saying that. That is a part of womanhood, is realizing that we don't always have to do everything cheaply. We don't always have to save all of our money as if we're never going to make it back. And I'm not saying to spend flippantly, but there are just some things that we deserve and that we need to have the most beautiful routine or to curate something really great in our lives. Okay, the next thing that every woman needs is a good laundry routine. Laundry is important and making sure that your clothes are being washed properly, that they smell good. It's a part of your hygiene, it's a part of your aesthetic, and it just feels really nice to have clean, fresh clothes. So my laundry routine is so good. I make sure that I'm using an enzyme detergent, that I'm using borax to soften the water, and vinegar to soften the clothes and to help remove stains. This is going to be my trifecta. I also use a little bit of fabric softener, very little amount, but it just kind of creates that overall scent. But buy things that are going to give you a luxury laundry experience. Every woman deserves that, okay? It is a part of womanhood to romanticize the little things. The next thing that every woman needs is a favorite fine dining restaurant. Where are you going to when you want to have a delicious meal? Do you have a favorite fine dining spot? And let's just say you already have that, because most of us do. Do you have a go to solo date location? Which restaurant do you know all of the people that work there, the bartenders, the hostess, the owners? You know everything on the menu. You know exactly where you're going to sit. You know exactly what you're going to order. Every woman deserves this. This is something that is so important. This to me is such an integral part of womanhood. It allows you to rest, to provide peace in your life, to embrace a luxury experience, and to have something that is just yours, something that feels good to you. I have a bunch over the years and I love them and they've done me very well. And it's just a great place, especially if you're a single woman, to embrace when you want to feel safe, secure, and you want to enjoy the evening. Knowing the staff and loving the ambiance and the place, it's just the perfect way to enjoy the finer things in life when it pertains to eating out. Okay, we have two more and then we're done. I believe that every single woman should have a favorite 5-minute meal, a favorite healthy meal that you can put together quickly, that you always keep the ingredients in your house. So for those who know this about me already, I love a good peppers and cucumbers. I always keep those in my fridge. I always have tomato basil soup from Whole Foods. I always have stuff to make a salad. But what is your favorite healthy 5-minute meal that, let's just say you're in a pinch or you can't get something this day or you don't really have time to cook an elaborate meal? What can you throw together that you're going to love, that's delicious, and that you can eat routinely? We should be eating routinely, especially if we're sticking to our goals when it pertains to our fitness and our wellness. Those who have the fittest, healthiest bodies tend to eat similar things daily. And I'm not saying that you have to be boring and do that, and that's not the only way, but it is a great thing to just understand so that you can have something a part of your life that's similar. And the last thing that I think every woman should have is a tradition, even if it's small. And this is your own personal thing that you've welcomed into your own womanly life, not something that you've been a part of. So when I think of a tradition, I love hosting my friends, whether it's for Valentine's Day, Labor Day, my birthday. That's my tradition, is bringing everyone together and having some sort of hosting evening. So that is something that I like to look forward to and that I like to curate in my life. And it's just a beautiful way to create your own little moments that you can celebrate. You can even do something so minor, like every time you have a good day at work, you go and get a pedicure or you go get a massage. Any tradition works. You can create that. That's the beautiful thing about womanhood and adulthood, is you can create whatever tradition you want. So those are some of the things that I think every woman should have. It is so crucial that you guys cultivate a routine that works for you, that you get yourself the products that you need to feel good in your skin, and that you take the actionable steps to do certain things to enjoy your life a little bit more. These are the things that I cannot live without and that make my life so much more beautiful. Let me know. I'm so curious, if you're watching this via YouTube, what you guys have cultivated in your womanly life that you cannot live without and that every woman must have in your eyes. I am going to answer your question right now, and let's see which one we decide today. What is something that instantly drains your glow? Guys, there are so many things that can take away from your glow. And for me, it's always going to be giving way too much energy to things that are not about myself. So I'm not saying that I'm super selfish and self-centered, but if I'm only focusing on other people, whether it's in dating, friendships, or just pouring from an empty cup, it will completely drain my glow. I also would say that something physically that drains my glow is not getting enough rest. So let's just say I'm going out Friday night and I stay up till 3 a.m. Saturday needs to be a rest day. I can't do back-to-back partying days anymore. It just completely takes away from my energy, my aura, and I look terrible. I'll end up breaking out, looking not like myself, and it's just not the vibe. So those two things completely drain my glow. Wow, guys, I am so excited for 2026. Something tells me that this is going to be our year. 2025 was the year of the snake. So it was all about shedding skin and shedding that extra layer. And it was a hard year for a lot of us. It was for us cancers. I think that the first half of the year was difficult. And as the year has been wrapping up, it feels like we are climbing a little bit higher and getting in a better place. But from what I have read astrologically, cancers are going to have a beautiful year in 2026. And it's the year of the horse, which is my favorite animal. So I'm really excited about that. And it's just all about rebirth, honoring yourself, authenticity, embracing the beautiful things, really stepping into your ambitious side and finding love. So these are all the things that the year of the horse is about for us Cancers. I would definitely look into what your sign's 2026 is looking like for the year of the horse. Thank you again for tuning in to what I think every woman should have before 2026. And yeah, guys, that wraps up today's episode. Make sure to rate it, thumbs it up, send it to a friend or family member, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye, everyone. Mwah.
Pioneer.